Yo, what is going on, guys? We're back with another SnowRunner mod review, and today we're checking out the Range Rover Velar, which is by Iceberg. This mod actually looks incredible. I know he created this for fun, but I think there's a lot of things you could do with it in SnowRunner, and today we're going to check it out, give it a quick test, and see what this puppy could do. But before we start it, you know what to do. Drop a like on the video, drop a sub on the channel. Let's jump into it. Alrighty guys, time to build and customize the Range Rover Velar. This is one of Iceberg's mods. This was, kind of like the BMW. It was more for fun. I think it's great for roleplay purposes and stuff too, but I think it's probably going to be a little bit more capable than we expect. We got three engine options: the N57D30, which is a 3-liter, 6-cylinder diesel engine, 306 horsepower. With the N63B44, which is a 4.4-liter, 8-cylinder petrol engine, 408 horsepower. And the S63B44, which is a 4.4-liter, 8-cylinder petrol engine, 555 horsepower. We're going to go with that. Gearbox, we're going to go with the off-road. Suspension, we got OEM Balance Active suspension. And tires, we got the Velar wheel set, the BBS wheel set, and then BFGs. Now, you wouldn't expect to see BFGs on a Range Rover. I really don't think, but it is pretty cool. You can't deny it. It really is pretty cool. So, but I think what we're going to go with is the Velar set, the stock, and winch autonomous scout extended, diff lock unlocked. We got a trailer hitch we can add, boot supplies. And the boot supplies actually add 200 repair parts, 1 spare wheel, and 200 fuel tank, and plates. We got the stock. Represent Iceberg here. Stylish roof box, why not? Which actually this adds 300 repair parts, and we got the black rims, all kinds of color options. I really like this red, so we're gonna pull this bad boy out and see what it can do. So first things first, we gotta start it. That engine sound is so realistic. Look at the interior detail on this. The buttons even show that they've been used. They have a little bit of grease or grit from your fingers. The radio is extremely well done. The stitching and the perforation in the leather even, that's insane. I am truly amazed. Just first glance, truly amazed already. So let's see where we could go to. We are here in Black Badger Lake. As you can tell, I got a lot of contracts I got to do, which we're going to start actually going through very soon. And I'm excited to start doing that. You know what, let's see if we can make it up this and see what the new horizons are. This is a Range Rover, so if we can make it all the way up here, that's going to be pretty impressive. Let's put the all-wheel drive on. We're going to need it, but I do like that you have the option. The exhaust smoke and trail is pretty nice. There we go. There's that diesel. We're rolling a little bit of coal there. It's nice. I like the color change. Interior view is actually incredible too. Suspension play seems realistic. Like, it doesn't have too much play considering, this is a Range Rover, not a big truck, but it's stiff enough that it is a Range Rover. It is a sport SUV, luxury sport SUV. And there's some quick damage. Ooh, that took damage pretty quick. Let's change the suspension mode. And you know what? We don't even really need to yet. We'll take that damage. We'll take that damage. It's part of the process. So it is responsive like you would expect, I guess, hitting a decent sized rock and, a luxury SUV of any kind, it's going to cause damage like that. The damage detail, I think, is pretty realistic. A lot of trucks, heavy trucks, take damage like that far too easy, I find, but and I'm not sure, I could be wrong here, but I think the Range Rovers are actually unibodies. So let's raise the suspension. There we go. You can see we're starting to dig there. These tires are actually doing good stock to begin with. There we go. Let's go. We're still climbing up this. We haven't taken any more damage, which is pretty impressive. The engine sounds and just going through this drivetrain, although it's an off-road drivetrain, we do have the low gears. You really don't hear, it's not overpowering. It just seems balanced through the entire transmission. Like, any gear. It does not sound overpowering. Even just the shift sounds are very on point. Calm and tame for what you'd expect out of this SUV IRL. So the realism factor with this is, it's there. And now, I think a lot of people probably look at this mod and don't think there's a lot you could do with it, but as you can tell here, I mean, I'm scouting with it to an extent. We're going over some decent-sized rocks here. Maybe we shouldn't be, but we are. And it's just pushing through. So, I think this is a viable scout for sure in a lot of situations. It might be something that's just worth having, possibly maybe on a flatbed, on a trailer, haul it with you, keep a really rugged scout, and keep this here for the odd journey. I think this would be useful too in Lowlands, Maine, as you're starting to explore other regions or trying to unlock things and so forth. This is actually the first time we kind of got stuck. We didn't have to use the winch or anything, not yet. Put the diff lock on for a minute, put it in the low plus. See if we can get that little bit of grab we need. There we go. And we kind of made it through. We do have to try to climb up this a little bit to avoid some more of these rocks, but I think it's achievable. Yeah, we're still hitting some deep mud here, and we're digging a little bit, but nothing crazy. We're still pushing through. Put the diff lock on, put it in a low. Interesting. I did not think we were going to get hung up in this. It's kind of hard to tell what we're hung up on. We don't seem to be high center. We just dug a little deep, it looks like. Reverse out a little bit. Really don't want to use the winch if we don't have to. These are doing good for street tires though. Alright, let's shift focus. Let's winch to this just a little bit. Nothing crazy. There we go. Try to curve the side just a little bit more. We'll put in a high gear actually. Might dig a little bit, but should keep the RPM steady and the power and torque distributed enough to really just kind of push over these rocks. So far, it's not causing any issues. Let's see what this contract is all about. Just got to move a trailer. Looks like you have to move a trailer and fix a car possibly. But the Range Rover's not cut out for that. So we're going to accept it. We're going to start tracking. And it's a Scout flatbed, which actually we could haul if we wanted to. But let's see how far away everything is. Looks like the trailer's right there. We just have to haul it down there. You know what? This is going to be a later mission for the Range Rover, but you know what to do. Drop a like on the video, drop a sub on the channel. If you want to check out this mod, the download link is going to be in the description, guys. We'll catch you with the next one really soon.